I want to know you through stories, left by your trudge marks in the mud when you were a kid but weighed you down so much back then. I want to know your name, through the letters it uses, admire their perfect posture. Every time they're written, they stand still, in line, as if they know they're meant for greater things. I want to know your journey, like long before, when we were just stardust floating through space, coming from the same constellation, trying to get to that blue planet, to the destination. I want to know if you've ever seen the sun set or rise into the horizon through Chicago skyscrapers or western flatlands. I want to know you through secrets and regrets, if you've ever cheated on a test, things you keep locked inside a vault in your memory bank and how you refuse to open it for just anyone. I want to know the strength in your legs as you carry a backpack full of burdens up an endless hill. I want to know you through scars that never properly healed, and the pain that seems to see through its cracks, how you bandage it all together with an unfazed smile. I want to know your mother, father, siblings, and friends, to be reminded of how bonds formed with other carbon-based life forms are stronger than diamonds, but just as precious. I want to know everything there is about you, as much as you're willing to say, a minute, a moment, something about your day, or maybe we could just start. All right. How's it going, Common Ground? How y'all doing? Doing good? And loud enough? Can I hear that again? Yeah! All right, so my name's Mark. I do a lot of stuff. Yeah. The stuff I'm doing right now is poetry. I guess my second piece, I'm going to let y'all choose. I got like 2 pieces. I got one that's like all of them.
Do them at the same time.
I say, hey,
Same time.
Listen. Okay, anyways, I got one piece that's like a countdown poem, like it's titled 10 Promises I Should Have Kept, and the second piece is like heartbreak poem.
Both of them.
Do the heartbreak first.
Countdown of heartbreak.
Countdown to heartbreak. Yo.
Mash up.
Mash up.
Mash up.
Mash up. All right. Okay, so every poet has like a heartbreak poem, but mine's like it's not too personal. I try to keep it, everybody has to write a heartbreak poem that's like kind of just sticking it to them. It's just like, like that sucks. But mine's more introspective, I guess, and more on me than the other person. So here we go. How to survive liking a girl, tip number 1063. If you and her are out together and she decides to take a picture of your shadows dancing under the spotlight of street lamps, your heart will say that's freaking adorable and start beating a rhythm for them to sway to, making the everyday tango between the sun and the moon look like a common two-step. At the same time, all the logic in your brain will feel neglected and jealous and everything irrational to the point that it becomes possessive, breaking a glass case and pressing a bright red button that says press only if the heart starts taking over, releasing an army of electrical impulses in a covert sabotage mission to ruin everything. And they'll continue down, scorching every romantical inkling in their path, interrogating your nerves, waterboarding your confidence, abducting your tongue and gut-punching your teeth into asking her what she's doing. And when she answers, nothing, with a smile, bright as moonlight and cheeks the color of a perfect mixture of coy, shy, and playful, don't let the next expression that escapes the filters of your mouth be, that's kind of weird. Because that just makes it weird. And it's exactly what your selfish, single-minded brain wants you, all to himself, me, all by myself, those shadows that were once dancing, that were once waltzing under the spotlight, reflecting silhouettes of a really nice couple just a few seconds ago have faded to the edges of the light, where they feel a bit more comfortable, and if possible, I'd like to join them, because this all feels familiar, like this button has been pressed before, like silence and looking away is a language we are now fluent in. It feels like I have accidentally destroyed my inner child's towering sandcastle that he spent hours building and is now crying. There is no sorry or injury I can feign to help bring levity to this situation. I know this is just the beginning of a very awkward night. And the next morning, after the adrenaline rush of just being around her passes, and the play-by-play of all the mistakes I've made that night come on in my mind's own version of Romantical Sports Center, I'd really like to go back to sleep and dream this all the way. Maybe that will stop the stupids making their rounds through my veins and prevent me from wondering what she thinks of me now. The heart hides and sulks in a corner of my ribcage while I try to explain to my feet and spine why they had to be there for everything. Knowing it would be much harder to step outside that day and face the looks of the clouds and my own shadow. Why did you say that? Forecasting their stares.